Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here. Got a big smile on my face right now. Got some exciting news to share with all of you guys out there. Really appreciate all of you guys so much. You guys have no idea. Really appreciate you guys. If you guys haven't watched my last video on the Danbury Public Library, where I encountered 4 officer tyrants and a sergeant who didn't want to control the situation, didn't want to de-escalate the situation. He didn't want to do the right thing. Hey, what's up guys? I see you. I'm reading your comments, don't worry. So I see this big smile right here because for those of you who don't know, I appreciate you guys. You guys let me know. So like I said, if you haven't seen the last video, I'm going to make this live as quick as possible. And I'll just drop my paper. Let me grab it. What's the payout? I don't know. Thank you guys. Hi. What's going on, guys? I appreciate all of you guys. We're affecting change here. Just like the thumbnail says, we are affecting change. All of us together are affecting change. Thank you for saying that. I try and be a role model for everybody out there. Try and conduct myself. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That last video had me really, really upset. I was completely, I felt their anger. I felt their ill will to do harm to me. They wanted nothing more than to put me in cuffs and lock me away. That's what they wanted to do. If you haven't watched my last video and you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my last video and you'll see ultimate tyrants out of the Danbury Police Department. Now, I'm not gonna say that that whole police department is corrupt or anything like that, because got a little bit of good news here, so I decided to go live. Plus, I just hit 22,000 subscribers. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much. You guys mean the world to me. Wouldn't be able to do this without each and every one of you. Got 153 people in here right now watching this. Appreciate every single one of you. Thank you. I try and be calm. Yes. That's my favorite saying. When I saw the post that I'm about to share with you guys, I thought of he who laughs last laughs best. Because they were laughing at me, bullying me, using their authority to try and, to violate my rights, to try and hurt me. Thank you. I appreciate the super chats. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. So let me just get into it, because you guys know I like to talk, so let me get into it and read it. It's a little bit windy out here right now, Connecticut. It's actually really windy. Let me get my paperwork together. I really appreciate you guys. Yes, laughs loudest. Laughs best. Laughs loudest. I really don't want to laugh. It's actually sad when they do these things to us and they act like that. It's more sad than anything else, because they took an oath to uphold the Constitution, an oath before God to uphold the Constitution, and they're not doing that. And especially, like I said, if you haven't watched that video, go watch it, like, share. I just hit 22,000 subscribers. Appreciate every single one of you guys. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about my last video at the Danbury Public Library. And I went live with you guys because I appreciate you guys, and I wanted to read you the Chief of Police, Patrick Ridenhour. He issued a statement a little over 3 hours after I posted my video, because of you guys who respectfully redress your government, which is your right. So we got City of Danbury Police Department press release, June 10th, 2021. Incident type, disturbance complaint at Danbury Library. Only people causing disturbances there were the police, that's for sure. Location, City of Danbury, investigating officers, internal affairs. Arrests, none. Thank God. I just want to say really quick, you don't got to get arrested to affect change. And this is proof of that. You don't got to get arrested to affect change. That's not, it's not something that needs to be done. They violated my rights, and I'm going to hold them accountable. I've already filed an intent to sue with the city. And like I said, we're not going to let them get away with this. We're going to have them get some some good training out there. Wow, 230 people in here. Appreciate all you guys. Yeah, hit that like button and go subscribe to Impact Auditor, by the way. So he's helping me out in Connecticut. If it wasn't for him, go subscribe to Impact Auditor. If it wasn't for him, you know, I'd be lost out here in Connecticut. But so I really appreciate him. So the statement reads as follows: the circulating YouTube video. Again, this is from the Chief of Police, the Danbury Chief of Police in Danbury, Connecticut, right? The circulating YouTube video shows several Danbury police officers investigating an incident at the Danbury Library on June 9, 2021. Has been brought to our attention. I have since watched the video. That's nice. While it is fortunate that there were no arrests or injuries, I do have significant concerns about the manner in which the incident was handled by the responding officers and the supervisor. So not only the responding officers, he's including the supervisor, which he should, because the supervisor did nothing to de-escalate the incident. He did nothing to take control of his officers. His officers had no respect for him. Go watch the video, you'll see. They had no respect for him, and he was not controlling them or supervising them in a way, you know, to de-escalate the situation. So again, while it is fortunate there was no arrest, while it is fortunate that there were no arrests or injuries, I do have significant concerns about the manner in which the incident was handled by the responding officers and supervisor. I am sure these concerns are shared by many in our community, which they are. 317 of you right now. I got like maybe 1.3, you know, 1,300 comments, and I take notice. I read all your comments, and I take notice of all the concerns you guys share here on my video, and I appreciate you guys, like I said. So he goes on to say, as such, I have ordered an immediate investigation by our Internal Affairs Division, which will include, at a minimum, a review of any applicable laws, analysis of video, as well as footage from our recently purchased body cameras. That was a good investment. And any other relevant information. This investigation is our top priority at the moment. Top priority. Interesting. Once the investigation is complete, we will take the appropriate action based on our findings. Chief Patrick Ridenauer. So, you know, somebody sent me a link to that Facebook post. I didn't even find it myself. Somebody sent me a link, one of you guys in the comments, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you for that super chat. Yeah, the Patchogue Library audit was crazy. Go watch that one. But so my thoughts on Chief Ridenauer's statement. I want to thank publicly Chief Ridenauer for his prompt response regarding the incident that just happened yesterday. The video, I just posted it about 4 hours ago now, and he's already issued a statement, and it wasn't one of those blanket statements like when you see, you know, we're investigating it, and they try and talk about me as a person and my actions and try and undermine me. He didn't say any of that. He immediately said that he has strong, significant concerns about his officers' actions and the supervisor's actions and their conduct. So that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes to his character and how he's going to handle this. Because not once in this post did he disparage me in any way. He made it about his officers' actions because he knows his officers' actions was wrong. Also, he says in his post that he was glad that there was no arrests or injuries. But I just want the chief, if you ever watch this, I want you to know there was no arrests made and no injuries made because I decided I was going to relinquish my rights under threat of arrest. Under threat of arrest, I relinquished my rights not to escalate the situation into an arrest and possible injuries. I don't know what they would have done to me. They were turning on and off their body cameras. So, you know, that's also something they should look at, because I definitely saw them when they went outside, turn off their body cameras, start talking to each other, you know, fiddling with their body cameras. Thank you, I appreciate you. Much respect for your work from Australia. Wow, it's far away. So, you know, I decided to let them hang themselves. You know, you don't have to go to jail. You don't have to sit in a jail cell, because they would have took this. I've had this happen to me before. I got updates for you guys coming from Waterbury. That's maybe I'll go live again soon. But basically, you know, if I would have let them arrest me, they would have taken my phone, just like they did in Waterbury. I wouldn't have been able to show you guys the video, right? I wouldn't have been able to do any of that. You guys wouldn't have been able to see the tyranny that happened, that took place at the Danbury Public Library. So I decided to relinquish my ID and leave the public library, only because I knew they were wrong and it was under a threat of arrest. So at that point, you know, I decided to just, I'm better off affecting change from outside, right? If I'm inside a cell and they take my phone and they take my camera equipment, and just like they did in Waterbury, it's hard for me to affect change. I can sit here and go on live with you guys and tell you what happened, but it's better when you see it for yourselves. So you guys saw the tyranny, you saw the disdain they had for me as a member of the public. They didn't have the ignorance of the law that these people, they knew nothing. The craziest part was he was like, oh, if you film people and they're uncomfortable, you're breaching their peace. What? That doesn't even make any sense. How can I breach somebody's peace by simply just videoing? It doesn't make sense. I can't. But again, I from the beginning, as soon as they walked up to me, guys, you know, you guys watch the video, I'm there. So I see and I feel it. I feel the disdain and the tyranny coming off from their eyes, from their body. They exude it. And I felt it. And I knew from the moment they came up to me, and he was like, let me see your ID. And I was like, no. And he was like, excuse me? I knew from that moment on that it was going to be a bad situation. And it turned out it really was. And at the end, Officer Utter, I hope the Chief of Police, Patrick Ridenauer, holds you personally as responsible for grabbing my wrist and twisting my arm. I already left the public library. I was already on a public sidewalk. There was nothing more, and he grabbed my wrist and twisted my arm so that way the camera faces him so he can act like a little child. He would have never done that to me if he didn't have his gun in the badge. Officer Utter, you're a coward for doing that, and you will suffer the legal consequences for it. I will go to the FBI. I will. The chief is he's already not proud of your actions there. So you know, he who laughs last laughs best. And we the people, not just me, because I couldn't do this without all of you guys. All 478 of you guys watching right now, I could not do this without every single one of you guys. And even the people who aren't watching my live right now, I could not do it without you guys. We the people, we are taking back our country. The police are here to protect and serve us. And if they have a problem with that, they shouldn't be police officers. So somebody asked, what did the chief say? I'm gonna read that really quick, and then I'm gonna read it one more time, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I don't wanna be here too long. You guys don't wanna look at my ugly mug all day, right? So this is the Chief of Police, Patrick Ridenauer, for Danbury Police Department. He says, the circulating YouTube video showing several Danbury police officers investigating an incident at the Danbury Library on June 9th, 2021 has been brought to our attention. I have since watched the video. Thank you, Chief. Appreciate the view. While it's fortunate that there were no arrests, hopefully hit the like button. While it's fortunate that there were no arrests or injuries, I completely agree. Very fortunate. But again, it was because me, the citizen, decided to de-escalate. I do have significant concerns about the manner in which the incident was handled by the responding officers and supervisor. I am sure these concerns are shared by many of you in our community. As such, I have ordered an immediate investigation by our Internal Affairs Division, which will include, at a minimum, a review of any applicable laws, analysis of the video, as well as the footage from our recently purchased body cameras. That was a very good investment. You know, I appreciate you guys getting body cameras. We're still fighting for body cameras where I'm from in Long Island, New York, Suffolk County, Nassau. Take note, because if those officers acted like that with body cameras, imagine how they act without them. Just imagine. Any other relevant information will be investigated. The investigation is our top priority at the moment. Very interesting. Once the investigation is complete, we we will take the appropriate action based on our findings. Chief Patrick Ridenauer. I want to thank the chief again publicly, because I am not, as many of you know, I am not anti-police in any way. I am just pro our rights. I'm pro the Constitution. I'm pro our God-given rights. So, you know, at the end of the day, thank you, Flex Your Freedoms. Appreciate you guys. You know, appreciate all the love and support I get from you guys. You know, it's very much appreciated. Thank you guys. So like I said, I'm not anti-police by any stretch. I am just pro the U.S. Constitution. I'm pro our God-given rights. And I'm pro justice. So that's what we're looking for here today. We're looking for justice. Every day we're out here on the streets, beating the pavement, looking for justice. And this is just, you know, I saw this post by the chief, and I was like, I gotta go live. I'm out here with Impact Auditor. He's helping me out. Like I said, if you haven't gone subscribe to Impact Auditor, go subscribe to Impact Auditor. He's gonna be having a lot of content featuring yours truly. And like I said, I believe the officers are still on duty, but you know, hopefully that will change soon. You know, they just need better training. At the end of the day, they were just ignorant tyrants, and they need to. I would love to see the look on their faces. Sorry, big bus passed by. I would love to see the look on their faces when they read that post. So, you know, like I said, he who laughs last laughs best, and you know, you guys are going to be held accountable for your tyrant behavior, and I'm not going to give up. I'm going to be out here in Danbury. I'm going to be out here in Hartford. I'm going to be out here in Waterbury. Like I said, stay tuned for the live, talking to you about what happened in Waterbury. Some crazy news coming to you guys. Crazy lies, corruption coming out of Waterbury. So, no, they didn't give me my stuff back yet. They still have my cell phone and my GoPro camera in Waterbury. I'll answer that really quick. LIA educated. Yeah, maybe we'll do a video where we can educate the. Maybe I'll talk to the police chief. Maybe I'll reach out to the police chief and have him use my video as a training. Maybe he'll be open to that. I don't know. He seems like a reasonable man. Are you going to go back to the library and film again? Well, right now, I'm technically trespassed from the library. If I return, I will be arrested. So I can't go back just yet, but I'm sure that's not going to hold up for very long. I doubt even tomorrow. I'm betting that even tomorrow I'll be allowed back in that library, and I will be going back and filming there. He's not going to sue. We will see. We will see. Stay tuned. I always update my channel for you guys. Yeah, I definitely want to meet with him. You know, like I said, if he can use one of my videos, you know, as a training, I think that'd be great. You know, show Officer Utter, Officer Dennis, Officer Tidbits. Bunch of tyrants, man. Anyway, they were just, you know, you guys watched the video. I was there. I'm telling you, ultimate tyrants. It's way worse in person. Thank you. I appreciate all the love and support, guys. I'm reading all the comments as much as I could. There you go. There's Impact Auditor's link right there. There it is. Go follow Impact Auditor. We're trying to get him to 1,000 followers so he can go live, you know, and he could do some, we're going to be doing some good content coming up shortly. Yeah, hit the like button. So basically, yes, I should be used for training. I would love to go down and train the police on the First Amendment, and you know, they had no idea what they were talking about yesterday. Go watch the video. It's my last video, and it's my last video. You just go right there, the Danbury Public Library Tyrant video. Go watch that one. It's a long one. It's like 35 minutes. It was like an hour-long video, but you know, I cut it down. But just a bunch of. It was too long, too much tyranny in that video. Oh, thank you, Lula. Thank you, Lulu. I know you watched the video. You watch all my videos. Thank you. I know I got on Audit the Audit. I was very excited. I got an A-. For anybody who didn't watch that video, go to Audit the Audit and watch his last video. That's my video. So, or at least that was my arrest. So I got an A-. So congratulations to me. Tibbets, he definitely, Officer Tibbets, if you're watching this, man, you said you get on YouTube a lot. He told me he gets on YouTube a lot. If you're watching this, man, stop being a tyrant. Stop. Get your life together. Learn the Constitution. Learn the laws. Learn de-escalation. Do the right thing. I don't escalate. You guys know that. I don't escalate anything. They escalate. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I got some more work to do. I'm hitting the pavement here in Danbury, Connecticut. This is what we're doing here. We're holding them accountable. I appreciate you, Chief of Police Patrick Ridenauer. Appreciate you. I'll link the statement in case you didn't hear it. I'll link the statement below in the description of this video, and I'll also put it in the comments. From what I read, Chief Ridenauer seems to be, one of the good ones. So, hopefully this investigation has some sort of accountability attached to it, or else it's just words. But you guys know me. I'll be updating you guys. I'll let you know what type of accountability the chief has for his officers, these tyrants. And as always, guys, stay safe. God bless you. Peace. And never stop fighting for your rights. Never. Long Island Audit. Take care, guys.